Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, welcome back to the next episode in our Mystic Gold Camo Grind series. In today's episode, Maelstrom Part 2. In the previous episode, we were able to unlock a couple of attachments. We're going to get this gun kitted out for headshots. That's the goal here. Modified choke is going on to reduce the bullet spread over suppressor. Hopefully that'll allow us to hit more headshots. And then a couple of changes to the run have been made regarding augments for double tap. The stats are officially out, and for shotgun, double standard. Way to go. Now again, this isn't every run. Typically they're saying you want to do double impact, double time for the increase of 81% DPS overall. That's time based. But with double standard, double or nothing, the stats are 80% of your shots are regular, 15% are double, and 5% are 0 damage on average when you use double or nothing. So we're going to run it. And because we're using a shotgun over an AR, we don't really need the increased rate of fire bonus or the double impact because we're going to be trying to shoot headshots. But your pellet spread on a shotgun and your damage bonus multiplier on headshot is ×2. Whereas with an AR, it's something in the wheelhouse of ×4 to ×6, which really makes double impact hit hard. But because it is ×2, shooting body shots as double damage represent as a headshot. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to do double or nothing because the chance that that has to double on the body shot that's already doubled is remarkable. Again, we're trying to prioritize headshots here. So in the event of complete and utter failure, we will switch it up and go back to double impact because we are buffing our non-critical shot damage, and we hope that that doesn't kill the zombie. You know what? Talking through it right now, I think I want to do double impact. Double impact, double or nothing, because we are going to be shooting headshots. Now, if we were just spraying, it would be double standard. Double standard has been proven to be better on shotguns, but again, focusing down those crits. So let's run through the loadout here. We got Stamina Up with Stalker Quarterback for the faster ADS movement speed. Quick Revive, we're using Dying Wish for the pick-me-ups and not losing the perks. Juggernaut Probiotic Hardened Plates for the most hits to down. Melee Macchiato, I'm using Triple Shot Hidden Impact for ammo return. Speed Colas Classic Formula Quick Swap for the fastest reload in the West. Vulturade, I'm using Parting Gift Carry-On Luggage for that bonus salvage on critical kill. Death Perception, Critical Eye, Bird's Eye View, so that way if we do hit a body shot, it could become a crit shot, helping us get those crit shots, critical hit kills. And then Bird's Eye View, I like seeing the mini-map sped up. I think it gives us a little bit more of perception of the map, if you will. PhD Flopper, Slider, Turbologist for increased movement speed. Deadshot Daiquiri, I'm using Dead First, Dead Break. So if we do hit that headshot first, it's going to hit twice as hard. It's going to be fantastic. For double tap, double impact, double or nothing. And then Electric Cherry, Chillberry. I'm using this for the reload, stun, and the fact that our ammo mods are going to come back a little bit faster. For ammo mods, we're probably going to be using Deadwire here, Lightning Strike Haste. It gives us more money. Every time you shock somebody on the field, you get more points for it. That's going to be it. We're running into Shattered Veil again. This is going to be a really good map for us because double tap is there. I really do want to get Deadshot. It's a great perk, and it's tough not to be able to get it until the higher rounds. But I think with the setup that we have on double tap here, we should be okay. Plus the muzzle choke. We are sacrificing the suppressor for the muzzle choke. I like getting salvage. I like getting the guns online a little bit faster here. But there's no way that even if we were at gold rarity, we could guarantee critical hit kills without the choke.
Welcome to Liberty Falls.
So we'll just see how it goes. Let's see what the spread is. You see that? Okay, almost all critical hit kills. So just using the choke alone is definitely going to be the play. I like that. I like the damage on that actually quite a bit. Good thing we chose double impact, am I right? Again, spraying is fantastic with a shotgun. It's what it's designed to do, right? That's not what we're here for.
Shit, I was gonna turn the whole place upside down anyway. Director's hiding in here.
New things going on today. Fun stuff. Just got back from my morning routine. Got everything cleaned up in the house. Got showered up. Looking all nice and spiffy. Have an interview. New company. Yes, so hopefully it goes well. And if all goes well, awesome. They'll probably take us to the next interview. I was interviewing with a company about a month ago, and I had to go through 3 rounds of interviews with 5 separate people. I know it sounds like a lot, but my first gig I had to interview with 7 people. I'm looking for chemical engineering roles, so typically the interview process is quite extensive, and I'm just hoping it goes well, you know. Be myself, that's all you can be. And yeah, if they like you, perfect. If they don't, well, it probably wasn't meant to work out anyways. Personality is a big one. I really think that, you know, once you're interviewing for these positions, I mean, you got to know that the skill is all there, right? It's how much is the person's personality a fit for the company. And a lot of the times, like, heck, I had an interview with a company where the guy wouldn't shut up, and he only talked about himself and the business, and they were like, oh, we had a really good conversation with you. And it's like, well, yeah, no shit, I didn't say a fucking thing. And the best part is they go, we want to know when we can schedule you for your next interview. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Because then it seemed like the guy was more interested in himself than myself, and that's not a company I want to work for. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. And that's kind of the crock of shit about interviewing with a lot of these businesses, is that, and I'm saying this because I've seen it more often than I haven't. I'm not saying this is every single company, but in general terms, this is where you go. If you get the person talking about themselves, you're good. They're like, oh, you're in. And I hate that. I absolutely hate that. The interview is about me, right? And I'm not saying like, oh, it's all about me, blah, 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 right? Because I want to interview the company too. But if they dodge my questions and continue to talk about the business and not the culture, I'm going to get a little upset. It's the same story over and over and over again. But I'm a little early to my assessment. The interview still has to happen, but we will see. Gonna go ahead here and keep going through. I picked up Jug just because I think Jug is a great way to sustain ourselves while we go a little bit further down the road here in the chasm. I'm also gonna go ahead and pick up the fuse so we can build the elevator. I'm saving my money. I want to do this Easter egg on round 11. So there's a clock in here, right? This one. And on round 11, if you press F on it, it'll trigger something. Like it'll make a click, a noise, and then we can go to Richtofen's bed. This is the one I was trying to do in the previous game that didn't work out so well for me. But when you do that, what ends up happening is you run into his bedroom, and you can sleep on the bed. As soon as transitioned around 12, it happens. And you will start an event in which all the zombies are sleeping on the map, which is kind of funny. And they will have a key on them. At least one of them will. If you secure the key quietly, crouching, not as disturbing any of the zombies, you can then take it to a loot cache, where there will either be ether tool, pack-a-punch, perk, something. And I kind of want to see what it is, so we're going to go for it. I'm also going to grab double tap before I go down, just because this gun still sucks. Despite the muzzle choke that we have on it, it is a gray tier weapon, so it is not very good. There's Grim. That's fantastic for us. Crouch next to double tap. Gosh, I'm almost curious if we pick up Dead Wire for the more more currency, but that's 1,600 or 1,500. I don't want to spend that money right now. I want to get double tap before we turn on this elevator here. I do really have to say that this muzzle choke is a game changer. You can tell the shot pattern is so much of a tighter grouping, which is very nice. We might actually run out of ammo before this round ends. God, I hope not. If I keep shooting like a hooligan, it will. There we go.
I am so excited to meet the woman my programming was based upon. But that cannot happen
The
without
good thing to get Jug early on. The exploders do way too much damage. And if you're using a cruddy gun where you can't distance yourself from them, you know, it's only gonna be an even worse time. So really prioritize making sure that you get your health set up online quickly in this map. Okay, just a couple more points here and we will have double tap. There we go. Okay, now this is where all of the planning strategy and stats come to fruition. Let's see what happens here. Okay, okay, still curious. Oh, that's a double points, and that's a really late time double points. Oh, no, it's not. There's still quite a few zombies out here. We'll grab it.
Double points.
Double points. You know, I'm just convinced this gun's bad. I think that's what it is. I think it's a horrible gun. We got 2,700 points. I'm gonna go through here and just grab dead wire and green tier rarity because this gun needs some serious help. We're just crunching through ammo far faster than it should.
Well, you got the lean part down, but the rest is a solid hell no.
You have proven yourself resourceful and resilient.
Why, thank you.
Even if I have
Pack-a-punch should have always been the priority. I wish I didn't grab double tap because I don't think it's going to be a noticeable difference right now. Okay, putting the circuit board and the fuse back on the elevator, and we're going to open the elevator to get all these guys to rush out at us. Get them in a tight group here. Yep. Good stuff. Okay. Here we go. Not bad, not bad. Dang, another nuke. Man, that's the second nuke that we've gotten. That kind of sucks. That's a lot of points. Okay, round 9. We'll still be able to get Pack-a-Punch. Just gonna need to be careful with it.
Ah, there you are. It is so nice to meet you face to face, Kate.
Gonna train him up here. We're gonna need to purchase ammo as well. And then hopefully after one ammo buy, we're gonna have enough money to pack and then be safe on ammo for a little bit. Okay, alright, alright. Keep in mind, most guns you don't need to purchase ammo to get to the Pack-a-Punch. We've already had to do it twice. Insta-kill. Aim high. Perfect. Okay. So that's going to be Pack-a-Punch. Now let's head back upstairs so we can get ready for round 11's clock.
Even if it does blow up in my hand.
No way! A perkaholic? Yes! Oh my goodness. Also, if you guys look, the extended magazine, 28 rounds in the chamber versus the 20 that we had before. Very nice. That's gonna help immensely. Yeah, we're gonna head seek here. This'll work out for us. Round 10 is the round where the floppy drive falls. However, it only happens underground. So we'll go back for it. I want to prioritize getting this alarm clock. I suppose we could have done both.
Welcome to the grinder, behold.
That is working for us. That is working quite well. Nice.
Max armor.
Okay, just to confirm, any of the doctors did not drop the floppy disk on the ground. Okay, so now that it is round 11, we're going to go hit the alarm clock. All we have to do is just press F on it. So I'm going to go up to it right here. There we go. Did you see that? Okay, so now it just switched it to almost midnight. Fantastic. Then what we're going to do is clear most of the horde and then stand in the bedroom. I think this is a good spot to train for right now.
Whatever's inside, I'll take it.
If we don't get an ether tool but we get a pack-a-punch, I'd be happy with that. We are saving up quite a bit of salvage here. I just don't want to spend too much more. Thesis statement, I'll grab that. Let's keep the group getting all sandwiched together here. Yeah, the fire rate on this thing and the reload gets substantially faster when you pack-a-punch it. It kind of feels like a frost line a little bit. And by that, holy smokes, we just got nailed. The heck happened there? When I say frost line, I mean like frost line gains a much faster bolt racking speed if you pack-a-punch it. And this gun just feels like you get those utility perks. Okay, so now that I've only got a few left, I'm going to go into the bedroom. And we're going to lay down on the bed. Perfect. We're sleeping. There we go. Okay. Alright. I was almost worried that it wasn't going to happen. Okay. So now it's time to keep a low profile. We need to follow the footsteps. Stay low. Don't touch any zombies. Don't shoot any rounds.
Shake a leg, people, up and at 'em.
Follow the footsteps. This is so cool. It's a little terrifying, actually. So it looks like this guy's got the way to our chest. So now we need to search one of these zombies for a key. Not seeing it over here. There it is. He's got golden Z's on him. There's the key.
I'll be taking that.
And then here's the chest. We're going to open it. We got a purple aether tool, elemental pop. We'll take it. And the monstrous proposal.
It's a crapshoot.
That is so cool. Alright. So now we're just straight to the purple ether. Gosh, that was a good upgrade. And then I could go for double tap, though yeah, we're going to save up for double pack-a-punch, I should say. And progress the round a little bit. We should, because it is round 12, get double plate, but I'm more focused on the offensive aspect of this. 180 headshots so far of the 215. This is working out for us. I'm going to use that side Easter egg every time. I also want to figure out what the side Easter egg is for Deadshot. I know there is one. There has to be one. The map is too set up for it, you know? Seeing the sniper. Oh, is that no, that's a max ammo. We'll take it. I also think the laser sight is helping us a little bit with our headshot capability here. Fantastic. Alright, let's head downstairs. We're going to go farm up for our floppy disk drive while we get double pack, so that way we can get the Ray Gun Mark II. It's just fun to have.
Even after that,
There we go. Round 13 double pack purple. fantastic. Oh, and a SAM trial in the garden. We need to hit that as well. SAM trials are so good. They have a chance to kind of screw you over a little bit, but if you play your cards well, most of the time you're gonna find there's a free perk in there. Most of the time. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. In the garden is kind of a long way away, and typically I don't like to do the dog rounds at the same time I do a SAM trial, because they just seem to play, they don't play nice. Holy smokes. I probably should have just ran all the way around for this. Like, underground. This is also, because we're going to get the money to do the SAM trial here, this is a really good spot to farm the dog rounds. They only come at you from one angle. You can see we got our brain rot proc right there, which is awesome. I use pheromone and magnetic, so that way it's like a, I would say not a decoy, but a monkey bomb, if you will. That should be enough money for the SAM trial. Let's go ahead and hit it. Dark Aether Field Trap. Cost reduce. Trap cooldown. Use the Dark Aether Field Trap. I suppose we'll just trigger it now, yeah? This thing shreds. Holy crap. 45 kills just like that? That's shocking. Shockingly good. Oh, another purple Aether tool. That's a shame. We'll put it on our knife. We're not going to use our knife, but, you know, if we do, we'll put it there. That's fine. Alright, alright, alright. Perk-wise, we're going to need to get ourselves quick revive. It is a necessity. Got full choke unlocked. Not bad. We'll push the round because I'm trying to get as many zombies as quickly as possible. There is no reason we should be holding rounds.
I hope we all know our way around by now.
Oh, just shy on the points for that one. Once we get this with stamina up next, I think our gun has progressed far along the lines of what we would need. The salvage from those little pins everywhere is fantastic. It really does pay out. There we go. That's going to give us our quick revive, and then we need to get blue plate. We can afford it. Get these guys over here. I just need them in a usable spot, kind of closer to what we're trying to accomplish here, because there's no reason to just run around with their heads cut off like a chicken. There we go, there we go. Good work, folks. Good work. Bring it in, bring it in. Everybody gather around Town Hall. Got a little meeting here. Holy smokes. Getting lit up. Not on the top of my bucket list. Is that a double points? It is. It's a good thing. We are not killing them as fast as we possibly can. Here we go.
I detest traitors, so I'll consider you a defector.
Perfect. That's going to give us everything we need for stamina. Ah, you know what? Yeah, we'll go. No. There's a little taste of what goes through my head all the time. So we're going to go ahead and grab the armor over stamina just because round 11 is kind of my preferred round to get double plate, but if it's not possible and it's not working out, then the next best option is to just try to pursue it weapon-wise. That's a nuke. Thank goodness we didn't hit that. The Disciple is nice because he spawns in a whole bunch of bonus crap that actually gives you points for it, you know? So, if we kill him, we're gonna wipe out the map of zombies, and I don't want to do that. Those are headshots we could be getting. Over here, gentlemen. Over here. That's an insta-kill. But look at this thing go. Absolutely insane. Now we'll kill the Disciple. There we go. I think the upgrades that we chose are starting to show their colors a little bit. Okay, we have 8 grand, so now I want to go ahead and grab Death Perception, perhaps? Perhaps. We're doing a decent job hitting headshots. Not the best, but a pretty solid job nonetheless. Let me just make sure I crouch next to Ellie. We did. And we got surrounded next to it too. That's awesome. I'm going to save up my money and go for a triple plate. We're so close to gold on our weapon rarity anyways. Death Perception would help with the crits though. Oh boy. Ammo. It's always ammo with this gun. Jeez. Good news is, because we're running Deadwire, we have money, we can afford to buy it. And ask and you shall receive. There we go. Getting very close to gold weapon rarity here. Let's head back underground and look for the floppy drive. We've been holding off this step long enough, I think. We have a tomahawk, so I'm gonna run back up to the pack-a-punch room where I can grab my free second tomahawk, like that. And then we're gonna look at the pipe for what letter we need. Looking like B. We're gonna be a letter B this time. This is our lab technician. That is our floppy disk drive. That is awesome. Let's open this up. There we go. Hit B with the 2 tomahawks, so that way that's going to open up the container for us to throw a grenade at it, or a Molotov, or anything, really. And it's going to give us a canister. Yeah, you know what? I think this gun has potential now. It really does. You just got to make sure you choose the correct attachments and upgrades for it. There's another canister that we could get. We could really get all 3 of them. I mean, they're super easy to get. But let's get the floppy going.
What's that? Oh yes, well done. Extra credit for you.
Thank you. Extra credit for us. Very nicely done. We're going to take this floppy disk drive back to the computer upstairs over here on the right side of the house. Get our code, head over to the left side, and see what the digits are. Get our ray gun. Right here. Okay, let that roll. While it's doing its thing, a couple of vermin are going to spawn. I'm just going to hang out for a second in here. Try not to kill all the zombies. If it does happen, that's a shame, because it definitely can happen. Well, I think targeted is going to kill all our zombies. Nope, we're good. We're good. Project Janus code, still waiting on him. Come on. Finish printing, please. Alright, we got Yeti.
Fucked up game of password is this?
What's this? Another roadblock for our intrepid imbeciles? It's a wonder you've made it this far.
Okay, alright. So we're going to head to the children's playroom now. Yeti is going to be 3, 5, 8, or no, 3, 5, 7, 6. 3, 5, 7, 6. We'll open this up. Three, 5, 7, 6. 3, 5, 7, 6. Head over to our friendly Doppelgast over here. Type in the code. 3, 5, 7, 6. There it goes. Doors are open. We did that right. Wait till his health bar shows up. And put lead down the line. You know that nuke's not a bad idea. I wonder if it'll hurt him. I think it did. I think. I'm not sure. Take the severed arm and let's go hit the... Ooh, Semtech. Beautiful. We'll go to the armory in a second here. Grab a canister. Oh! Wrong way. Don't go that way. There is nothing good for us that way. Okay, alright, we're going to open this door. And then I'm just going to hang around here for a second while we wait for all these toxic zombies to show up. Man, this choke is the move. Over suppressor. Big time. I don't think I'd run this gun any other way, actually. Waiting for the salvage to drop on its own naturally. I'm gonna do that from now on. Okay, let's head into the armory, where we're gonna find not only some additional salvage here, but we're gonna get our ray gun Mark II. Fantastic.
The ray gun Mark II. Defeated. Firearm.
And then we can put gold on our tenderizer here. We got enough salvage for it, which is awesome.
Yeah, that would be better.
And then it is round 20, so I think what I'm going to do is grab Death Perception. Could hang out for triple pack, though I don't think it's entirely necessary. Oh, we forgot to shoot the blob on the ceiling. But I'm hoping this gun decides to prove itself just a little bit. Show me what you got. Perks are going to be the name of the game here pretty soon. But let's hit this. See if we get a canister from it. We do not. We did get an impact grenade, which will only help. Man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Guys, please, hear my call. If you're using the Maelstrom and you're trying to do the camo grind, use the choke. So good. Alright, I'm headed upstairs. There's a couple different spots that canisters can spawn as well. Most notably, the goo that's in the ceiling here can drop one. Just like that. And then the regular portion, we need to get... And I'm not going for the full Easter egg, but I was just showing you guys that there are options that you can do. We need to get one of the canisters from a grenade. Specifically a Casimir grenade, which they do drop underground for you. Very nice. Gonna keep going for the headshots. I like rolling with double pack just because ammo is 2,500 instead of 5k. Which, in my mind, is reasonable. Pretty manageable too if you're trying to purchase. Oh yeah. Double points right here of all times. Why, thank you. The zombie gods bless the run. Alright, we need ammo though. That's the only downside. There we go. There we go. Make the points count for us. Nice. Probably shot a lot more rounds than I needed to there, but that was fun. Reinforced barrel. That's a nice improvement. I think I'm still going to use long barrel, though, just because the damage range is 1.1 meters. Which long barrel is, to be fair, 10% improvement over the range, but it goes from 1 meter to 1.1. I'm like, come on, you got to be kidding me. Then again, you're playing zombies, so you're not really too far away from them anyways. We have enough for a triple pack. But I think I want to save up. I could probably get perks anyways. If we got triple pack, we'd have enough money. Should we do it? Alright, let's do it. But how are we doing? 500 critical kills is definitely a better ratio. We'll grab it, and then we desperately need to get perks. Because there is no chance we keep going this far without the perks. I love the perks. I'm not saying you need them, don't get me wrong. I could survive with just Jug happily all day. But you're making it more difficult on yourself than it needs to be. Easy, homie, easy. Oh. Don't grab the nuke. Go around it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. When using double or nothing, I really have seen maybe 3 times in which I've shot and I've got nothing. And I'm so happy because I thought it was gonna be 50-50. Now I'm very, very happy it's not. Okay. Let's grab that Kaz device and get our 3rd canister. Just because we can. There's the essence bomb. That's awesome. We'll grab the Kaz. I'm going to throw the essence bomb on that wall, blow that up. And then we're going to head back upstairs in preparation for some perks. I want to get death perception. I want to get speed. We've been waiting far too long to get these. Awesome. Did I crouch next to that? Did not.
I've always been blessed with good eyesight. I sure wish I could unsee some things.
I think we all wish we could unsee certain things. Gonna grab the second reflector here and use this on this glob. Get some salvage or what have you. Anything that's available is good with me. Speed is the name of the game. Not only do we get to throw on armor plates a little bit faster, but you also have this just insanely fast reload with this gun. Oh, crap. The RCXD is like the worst. You know what? I can make it work for us, but I just got to be really careful about it. So we want to make sure that they're all kind of pooled up on us, but they try to run away, right? So I'm going to drop it at a distance instead of directly on top of myself.
I have added a note to your file to say you don't suck.
Crap. See, I accidentally hit one, and I meant to just drive side by side of one. It's probably going to be worth it to just buy another RCXD in salvage. So let's do that. I'm gonna hit this. I probably could have dropped the RCXD and been fine, but whatever. Play it safe. Did I get 9? Alright, you know what? That's just a symbol that we don't need that. Not happening. Focus on the headshots. Fine by me. We can use the SAM trial to give us more crit kills. Hopefully we get a perk out of this. That'd be awesome.
Well, you'll also meet in trouble.
No, we get a symbol monkey. I'm gonna just throw on the ground. I do not like those. I prefer the decoys over the symbol monkeys all day, every day, and the reason for that is because the symbol monkeys, you have to wind up before you can throw a decoy. You just throw it straight on the ground. It's awesome. Grab this perk here. It is a dog round, so we're going to be able to go downstairs. Get ready for our free perks to drop. And I'm going to start with Deadshot. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and grab Vulturade. The reason I went here is because I'm going to throw that CAS device and get myself my extra canister. Holy smokes. Drop it right there. Good to go. Perfect. There's the third canister. Awesome. Let's go get Deadshot. How we doing on crits? 590 of 850. Could be a little bit better. I'm thinking that we put on Light Mend. And the reason for that is because Light Mend does not take your kills away from you.
Let's see those motherfuckers.
But now that we're on round 25, we're going to be able to start farming headshots relatively quickly now. Let's just go ahead and hit this. No. Stick with what we have for right now. See that? That kills some zombies right there. I think Deadshot's helping, but it's not as much as I thought it would be. Oh, there's a double points. Don't mind if I do. That's pretty fantastic. Time for Big Boy to go. Alright, he's down. Yeah, this gun, besides the ammo consumption, it's alright.
I see you saw sense and joined the team.
Okay, we got some money here, so I'm gonna do this and PhD slider.
I'm gonna smell like GSR for a month.
2 gums. Anywhere but here. Immolation. Okay. Not bad. Going over to Lightmen. We don't need the credits anymore from Deadwire, and we want to make sure that all the crit headshots that we get are our own. Is there a crafting station here? No, pretty sure it's on the other side. That is okay. Now that we're on round 26, I'd just like to get some armor. Plus, we have all kinds of salvage now. We can afford to do so. There's 6 shots.
I checked your expiration date, and it's today.
Uh-oh. Hang in there for a second.
I got your stealth fighter right here.
What was that? A nuke. Darn.
I plan on outliving all y'all.
Okay, more armor. We need ammo. I'm really hoping for a max. If we don't get it, we'll buy it, which is totally fine. I get that. But I'm just trying to use the armor that's on the ground. Or ammo, I should say. Okay, alright. Restocking. This is gonna get expensive fast. Oh my goodness. The late double points. Insult to injury. Ball trade will help, and I suppose I could have got melee macchiato as well. But I don't like punching the zombies on round 26 because you don't actually get to survive, you know? Take the RCXD because we don't have anything in slot anyways. Try to farm a different area. Take that free plant seed. Alright, here we go. You know, it is good too because doppelgasts are on this map in like high concentration. Uh-oh. So being able to just drop them in 2 shots like that is awesome. There are amalgams that spawn as well, but they're pretty rare. So I think the benefit from Lightmen is more valuable here. The benefits of elemental pop are right there.
Oh, that shell just don't
Going for crits. Going for crits.
Max armor.
I hope the doppelgas keeps spawning because that's ammo for me all day. And what I can do in the off screen is continue to run this strategy and farm up as many crit kills as I can just to get us purple tiger and then leave. So then that way the next match that we play we go for the special skins. Sitting at 755 crit kills, which is probably closer to 700 because of Deadwire. We did get an arsenal key, which could be kind of interesting. Let's head back into the house and farm inside the house. I'm trying to warm up a lot of these training lines, spots, I should say, where I like to run, because I'm not exactly sure where the best is yet on this map. I really do enjoy being out in the street, but I also like that perfect circle with the stones. Okay, aim high. Just keep putting lead down the line. Very nice.
But times and circumstances change.
Oh my gosh, out of ammo again. Well, we don't need our money for anything else other than ammo. So I suppose we'll go and buy it again. War of attrition here. Zombie cache. I was gonna say, watch that be a max ammo right after I buy ammo. That is just my luck.
They sure as hell ain't sending it.
I like that. I do. Double impact, double play. Or not, is it double play? Whatever one, double, no, it's double or nothing. Double impact, double or nothing. It feels very well rounded. Of course, though, if we run a machine gun, we could opt for the faster fire rate. Just a couple more here, we'll finish out the round. Fantastic. I'm actually gonna go craft some armor. Got more salvage than we know what to do with. Mine as well. It is neat that they make a map that doesn't prioritize melee macchiato. Citadel, it's the first perk you want to get almost. This map, you'll never see it. You know? Kind of the same thing with the tomb. And I'm wondering if that's because they just did so many melee builds already. Ooh, man. Brain rotted something. Did I brain rot the doppelgas? I did. Holy cow. That is excellent. Keep getting them critical kills. Brain rot is slowly becoming one of my favorite augments that they put, or weapon ammo mods that they put into this game. And the reason for that is because when it procs, it is awesome. It stops all the zombies, and well, most of the zombies. But at the same note, it happens like every 40 seconds if you have it on your gun. So it's like you get a free monkey bomb every 40 seconds. I love that. Okay, here we go. We got them all lined up. It should be... Uh-oh, we ran out of ammo. Crap! Man, that disciple is tough. Tough cookie. Doppelgas isn't though. Uh-oh. Got stuck on the box, I think. Man. Starting to come in a little fierce now. Getting into the higher rounds. But it's good. We want to keep that disciple alive so he can keep spawning in guys and prolong this wave so we can get as many headshots as possible. Insta-kill's nice. I might go for it. Let's try it. Alright, now let's go for him. Nice! Got the elite kill. And a war machine. I'm not opposed to it.
Aside from a few breathless moments, I'd say this is going pretty damn well.
I would say so too, man. I do like the new quotes that I'm hearing from Carver. I feel like I spent a lot of time playing different characters, and so it's a little refreshing because I have been playing the same character for so long that finally hearing new voice prompts it's a welcome treat. We're on round 30 here, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that what we've done is pretty solid for right now. We're definitely making progress. I don't like pushing too much beyond round 36. But with this gun, I think we're going to go back to the drawing board here, and I'm going to do a match offline, see if I can't get Purple Tiger for us. That way, like I said, we're going to just do the special camos next, but we've made a ton of progress. A ton of progress. 900 critical kills, that's fantastic for a shotgun.
Got a clear path for exfil, but it will not last.
But it will not last. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that exfil. go. Make our way back up top as fast as possible. I did grab a war machine. I want to see if we can exfil out of here with just using our primary alone. Not sure if that's an unrealistic dream or not, but I feel like a minute and a half to escape is plenty of time to do so. We do not need to use a chopper gunner. I just need to make sure that they spawn at me. Here's an amalgam. Let's see how much damage we do to the amalgam. Hitting very hard on this amalgam. This gun does do a good job on these guys. 2 magazines. Nice. Grab the ammo on the ground. It looks like he dropped a self-pres kit too. Alright. Two more. Come on. Show thyself. Aim high. Perfect. Very nice. And we are getting out of here. I like the balance stock. I feel like the infiltrator stock might actually be the move. Because balance stock increases movement speed, crouch movement speed, which nobody does, and then aim down sight movement speed. And the only time you're really not sprinting is when you're firing. So I think infiltrator stock is going to be better for that regard, though. But 938 critical kills, 1,420 eliminations. Very solid match for this gun. I do need to end it just a little early because I need to get ready for my meeting here, my interview. Hopefully all goes well. Wish me luck, guys. Let's go ahead and equip some of the stuff we unlocked for our weapon. Loadouts. Gunsmith, customize, camo. We are so close to whiteout, but we got that oceanic, which is fantastic. Like I said, I'll do these in the off season and then get 10 kills without reloading 15 times and 300 hipfire kills. This one's going to be kind of tricky. 10 kills without reloading 15 times. Well, you only have a few rounds in the magazine, but Pack-a-Punch, this will be very doable. It's just going to have to something we hit on the early rounds, I think. And then as far as that, we're going to go ahead and do the infiltrator stock because I like the ADS movement speed. Thank you so much for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed the content, and we are going to catch you in the next one. Peace.